The co-owner of a string of Donald Trump-themed burger joints in Texas is facing deportation after ICE accused him of lying on his visa application. Now, here's what's happening. And this, by the way, is a perfect case of I never thought leopards would eat my face, said the person voting for the Leopards Eating People's Faces party. But this man, Roland Biani, who is a Lebanese immigrant to the United States, back in 2020, he and a friend or business partner, whatever, started a Trump-themed restaurant in Belleville, Texas called Trump Burger. They got Donald Trump stamped right on the buns. The restaurant is filled with Donald Trump memorabilia. They love everything about Donald Trump. And believe it or not, this one restaurant was so successful that they now have 4 of them across the state of Texas. There are 4 Trump burgers. And if burgers aren't your thing, they also have a First Lady chicken sandwich, by the way. But this individual had claimed on his visa application, he came to the U.S. in 2019, a year later starts the restaurant. But he claimed on his visa application right now, I'm here to get married. Oh boy, I met a lovely American woman. She's going to make me a citizen. And then ICE, as part of their routine investigations, determined, hey man, you never even lived with this woman who you married, and then of course you're not married anymore. So really seems like you just married her real quick to get the green card, and then you divorced her as soon as you got it. You know, and that's fraud. That would mean you lied on your application, and we're going to have to deport you. And ICE earlier this year did in fact arrest him and detained him. He was able to pay his bond. He is now awaiting his November 18th hearing about whether or not he's going to be allowed to stay in the country. So he's got plenty of time to work on his defense. But let me read you this. The Department of Homeland Security alleges Biani applied for legal status through a woman he had purported to marry. However, Homeland Security said there's no proof Biani lived with the woman during the alleged marriage. And USCIS revoked the petition for citizenship after evidence, including admissions from the petitioner's own family, exposed his marriage as a sham designed to game the system. The person has no green card, a history of illegal marriages, and an assault charge. DHS is actively pursuing all legal avenues to address this flagrant abuse of our immigration laws. But he's a Trump supporter. He loves Donald Trump. He sells Trump burgers for a living. But apparently not enough Trump burgers to be able to buy himself one of those gold cards that Donald Trump is now offering for wealthy immigrants into the United States. But you get what you deserve, buddy. You see, you voted or you supported Trump. Obviously, you can't vote. You supported Donald Trump, right? Because you wanted all those horrible things he said he was going to do to immigrants to happen to everybody else but you. So now you are getting what you wanted to happen to everybody else. And I do not feel sorry for you at all. I want for you what you want for immigrants in the United States, not just directed at Mr. Biani, but for everyone. I want for you what you want for them. And I hope the same happens to you. If you wish them well, I wish you well. If you wish them destruction and tearing their families apart and hardship and detention, then I wish the same for you. It's really actually the Christian thing to do, isn't it? But this person got exactly what they have been supporting. They got exactly what the man whose burgers they now sell promised to do. He just didn't think it was going to happen to him. If you've ever wondered how scammers get your phone number or why your inbox is flooded with spam, this is why. There are companies called data brokers that sell your data. They do it without your consent, and they make billions of dollars selling it to marketers, scammers, and even stalkers. And while they're legally required to remove your info if you ask, they make the process confusing and hard on purpose. That is why I recommend today's video sponsor, Aura, to my family and friends. They take care of the hard part, automatically removing your info from these sites and keeping it off. Aura is all-in-one digital security. You may already have a digital security tool, but not having Aura is like locking the front door but leaving the back door open. Aura gives you alerts if your personal info is found anywhere on the dark web. They have real-time fraud alerts for credit and banking, 24/7 monitoring to help keep your identity secure. They also offer a secure VPN, antivirus, password manager, and so much more. They have US-based support available around the clock if anything at all goes wrong. And if anything does happen, Aura includes $5 million in identity theft insurance protection. And they have US fraud experts ready to help 24/7. It's one app with every layer of protection. I don't want to leave myself vulnerable online, and you shouldn't either. And that's why I personally use Aura. And you can try it for yourself. Go to aura.com/Farron to try 14 days for free. That's enough time for Aura to start scrubbing your personal info off these data broker sites without you having to lift a finger.